So what's up, guys? I'm new to this, so I'm gonna be starting a new series. Well, not really a series. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a handful of conspiracies, kind of see what I think about them. I'm gonna do my own. The first one starts off with the corona. I'm pretty sure if you guys, unless you guys have been living under a rock, you know what the corona is. Before we get into this, I want to tell you guys a little story on this. So, well, I'm thinking about it, and I look it up. There's a connection between the corona and between the 2010 film Tangled. Now, the similarities between this, the mom, or whatever you want to call her, stepmom and the witch, she keeps Rapunzel in quarantine. Now, she keeps her in quarantine from what? The castle. Now, as we get into this, we see the castle is known as Corona Castle, which I'll show you guys right now. It is called the 2010 Corona Castle. Now, the reason between this is a lot of people think things like that are happening because of the government, which is a little strange, because the corona, as many of you know, came from a bat. The bat originally bit an armadillo, in which the armadillo was then eaten by someone in China. The thing with that, though, is the corona is nothing new. As we look on the back of a Clorox box, we can see that it's already been on. The corona has been known about for a while, and I really don't know how long, but we know that there are things on there. So as I pull this picture up, we can see image. And what this image has on it, and it has things such as the things it can defend against. And one of them is even the corona. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, that's of course, it's already been there, it's been known about. But the real reason is, why wasn't this handled when it was? The reason I have for this is not necessarily the fact that it's just started. Human corona. So the thing we're kind of thinking about here is, one, it just started about, and it can't fix animals, or two, it does change when it comes to humans. So the real reason here is it somehow connected and already been known about? Humans were going to be in quarantine, or is it somehow a coincidence? And this is something I've been thinking about because I'm not sure on it. So I will continue to be studying this one topic. Viruses and things such as that. Now, another theory I have on this is the election years. As many as you know, the elections do change. And what we're going to be doing is the election year's diseases. So in 2016, when Trump first became president, we had a major breakout with the mosquitoes and mortally on the pregnant, the Zika virus. Now in 2020, the corona. 2018, there was a major outbreak of the Ebola. 2014, Ebola. 2012 was the MERS outbreak, which was also 4 years before on President Barack Obama's election. Now, we do think about this in a way where every 2 years, and somewhat every 4 years, there is a new outbreak that occurs. And I will show you guys that right now. We see here, that is pretty substantial to me, anyway. Every 2 years, there is an outbreak, which we will be looking into. Another thing I have is the media. Does the government somewhat do this so they can see all the reactions of the people? This kind of leads into my other theory, which I will possibly get in later to in another video. What I am doing is studying this one topic. The government does things like our water. I've I think on fluoridated water, they put things in it, which basically what happens with this water, it's come from the faucet. And it's not necessarily just cleansed water. There's things in it. I think fluoride, is it? And things like that. And what I think is things that I put in our food, things like all these chemicals and things like cereals and everything are in there. And since they've known about this for so long, they're going to get a reaction out of it from the people. Things like the upscale and toilet paper, hand sanitizer, everything. just so accurate, this happened just around flu season, but it was with one person. The major outbreak thing is, why was it not handled when it first came out? Now, I don't know that for sure, and I think they just thought they had it under control. But now it's in many countries, and now it's going to be going on lockdown. As some of you know about tomorrow in Chicago, they will be going on lockdown. Around 5 o'clock, California is already in lockdown where no one can leave the house. Not even for groceries or anything. That's pretty crazy. With this whole thing, I will be getting more into it in depth in my next video. But guys, stay tuned to make sure we can keep up with these things.